Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Dispenser going up.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Building the sentry.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Teleporter going up.
Way.
There wasn't getting any lighter.
Attention. 5 minutes left in the mission. 5 minutes left in the mission.
This all's what happens when you fight a man.
Sapping my sentry.
Mission ends